Hello and welcome back. Another stark moonlit night or starlit night. Well, not so stark. It's a little foggy, I guess. A little bit of visibility issues, but mostly a clear night. Welcome back, friends. Here we are at the Eve Spires location because the Blue Lady sent us to do a couple of quests. If you recall, one was here getting or trying to obtain some form of cleansing file. Um, and then we also need to go to Osphorot, where the brigands might have stolen the other statue. So let's talk to you, Lituifin.
Maid of Honor, might you spare a moment of your time?
You have come from Gwyndet. She does not often pass the waterfall that covers the entrance of her home, but I have seen her beneath the trees now and then. I know, too, of the great respect she bore for the kings of Onuminas, and that they bore for her. It is said that the last king of that city asked her to raise the waters of Nenuyal over the walls, but I do not know why he would ask such a thing. Well, right? We kind of do, right? You seek a draught that may cleanse stone of the corruption of the salamanders? I can give such a draught to you. Take it to Til Ruinen and use it to restore the statue of which you speak. I've already had my stash of statue files ready even before you came, so you can pick it right away. I have no need of thanks. It is enough to have a refreshingly brief conversation with someone new. Longbow is slow of speech in the nature of his kind. Oh, now you're missing me, huh? And Erkil does not have the patience she once had for my mischief, though that is to her credit. Funny. The corrupted statue.
Hail, friend, and well met.
I have given you a cleansing draught to use on the statue of Elendil on Tilruinen to the east. Did you change your mind and decide to leave it to the salamanders? Yes, I did, in fact. No, of course not. So, so now we have to go there and um, deal with the statue that was on the shores of Tilruinen. However, before that, I wanted to complete a couple of advanced layer deeds since I've been doing some slaying off screen, um, and this is the right area to do it. So actually two Slayer deeds. So one we have to do with the giants, the other with the Gaurdine here. But also, while I was doing unfortunate things such as slaying off screen, I found one of the locations we were supposed to find in the wilds of Evendim, and so I need to show it to you and read the lore associated with it. Yes, yes, Vicious Shadow Fang. Okay, so here we are. A couple more of those and we're done with Advanced Layer Deed. In fact, I should check with my Virtue Charity. That would max out. Then we'll probably do, well, maybe we'll do some Valor. Why not? Okay, so here it goes. And yes, as predicted, Virtue Cap reached. So now let's earn some Valor. Very well. If you guys have seen my previous episode, we got defeated. We got bested by in the Annuminas, so while most of Evendim does not present a challenge to me, Annuminas did, so getting our virtues up would only help. So let's continue a little further up here and see if I can go to the giant's location by riding my boar, or if I have to. I don't recall if I can traverse this. I don't think so. I think I have to um, jump over the waterfall or do some other feat like that, which I'm glad to do. Oh man, this would be a strong creature that we'll have to deal way later when we're like level 120 or something. In any case, here, let me show you guys this secluded location with the waterfalls, and this is called Swiftbrook. Aha, we can cross this bridge actually. But here is Swiftbrook, so let's read the lore about it. This should be in the wilds. Where is it? There is the Swiftbrook. This cold and isolated stream cuts deeply through the rock of the mountains high above the western side of Lake Evendim, before descending through tumultuous rapids to the Eve Mere below and thence to Lake Evendim itself. Legends speak of a beautiful maiden who, distraught over the abandonment of her ancestral home and the encroachment of the wilds upon the once glorious city of Anuminas, came here and threw herself into the waters from the high walls of the chasm above. Or chasm. Alas, even the old stories do not guess at the truth of this tale or whom the woman might have been. Well, who knows? The legends are sometimes true, sometimes they're not, but they speak of other truths that transcend the actual story. In any case, it's a beautiful location, so I wanted to share this with you guys. And now, let's head up to the giant's place, if we could. From here, oh yes, it's right across. So, I think I have to defeat... Oh, right there. No, it's okay. Please. So I think we only need to defeat a couple of giants as well. Finish the advanced layer deed with them. That was one. And that will be the other. And of course they stunned us, which, you know, happens with giants. There we go. Completed one more advanced deed. Advanced layer deeds. So, and we've reached the virtue cap for valor, so how about some wit, huh? Wit is next. Very well. Okay, so now I shall meet you down there where the salamanders dwell. Okay? And here we are back again in Salamander Land, but this time we shall complete the Slayer deed associated with them as well. Because they're so numerous, so easy to defeat now, and also I've been doing so much slaying that, you know, here we are. We just completed it like that. And again, yet again, for a third time in the same episode, we've reached the virtue cap. But no matter. Let's see. So we've kept all the virtues that we have currently active, which is 5 of them. And now maybe we'll do some determination as a passive. The passive effect of those virtues still apply to us even if they're not equipped. Okay, well, on the way to the statue we still need to go through more salamanders because, you know, that's how this island works, you know. Okay, I thought it was a shorter distance to the statue, but why not ride our boar, huh? There is our swinehog. Our swinehog jumping over salamanders and their eggs and their nests. Oh, what a wonderful song we've invented just now. Okay, you're still chasing me? It'll be the usual then. Okay. Alright, there is the statue. The statue has been corrupted by the evil creatures that now endanger the lake and islands. the lake and islands. Like all the islands? Maybe. They can swim, those guys, so. But let's cleanse the statue. And we did that. Great. So now, restore the corrupted statue of Elendil until Ruinen. That's right. So what, this will prevent the salamanders from breeding or swimming to other places? Is that how it works? I'm just curious, guys. What's the significance of that? I mean, sure, uncorrupt the statue has a symbolic significance, but any practical one? I don't think so. Except that the blue lady will be happy with us, right? And that has practical significance for us, I guess. Alright, so I think it's quite a bit of swimming to Ostforod. We could just return to Tinudir, and then I'll do the big swimming next time, or on the way back to the blue lady. One way or another, we cannot escape from swimming abundantly across a giant lake. You know, this is our fate currently. So I don't think there are any quests we can pick up from around here at this point. So see you guys at Ostforod. So I wonder how the blue lady knew that tomb robbers or brigands from around here at Ostforod have stolen the statue. I guess she wasn't certain, but she was suspicious of it. Maybe it's not news, maybe it's an old story. Anyways, I'm curious how this would unravel here. Okay, we are to talk to Robin Dunkley.
I'm sorry to trouble you, but will you help me?
Ambassador, I had not thought to see you again so soon, but I'm glad indeed to have been mistaken. In point of fact, it seems that a fortuitous wind has brought you here to me on this day, for I have good news. I have finished remaking the statue of Elendil you brought to me in pieces. Yes. Oh, that one. Never mind. I'm the stupid one. You say that you know whence the statue came? How wonderful. You would do well to return it to its rightful place, Basselbor. I will give you the statue and trust you to bring it to the pedestal on which it once stood. Till ruin, and you say? Very well. Go carefully, and let us set right what the robbers of Evendim have despoiled. Well, the lost statue.
Woe to me.
I'm still amazed at this turn of fortune, Basselbor. For you to return just when I have finished remaking the broken statue of Elendil proves to me that there are forces for good in this world that have not abandoned Evendim. Take the statue now to the islands of Tilruinen. The islands? It's one island, I think, and restore it to its proper place. I guess there's a tiny island next to the big island, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, that's like maybe where the boat is, and this one. Okay. So the Tilruinen is a set of islands. Who knew that, huh? I didn't, even though I swam there multiple times. I swam around the whole area. See? Men are prone to mistakes and inaccuracies in their statements. What's new? So obviously I'll meet you over there. More swimming for me. Hooray! Well, at least I swim towards the blue lady, so this is on the way. I love this lake, but at some point I might not. Smooth pedestal. This pedestal was once the base for a statue of noble bearing, and it will be once more. Okay. Restore the missing statue of Elendil until Ruinen. I must admit, this guy did a good job restoring it. Pretty cool. Alright, so now I'm sure we have to swim all the way to the blue lady, which I'll do. I'm drenched, I'm tired, I think I deserve a reward for just swimming in the lake alone. And even here, I don't have a respite from wetness, but what can one do but talk to the Blue Lady? I'm the caretaker of Nanuyao. Do not disturb its peace. Oh yes, my complaining disturbed its peace right now. I think so. I apologize, Gwyndet.
Mind my words, traveler.
You have restored both statues of fair Elendil, messenger. Mhm. I'm pleased with your doings. Perhaps Aragorn, son of Arathorn, chose well when he sent you to meet me, sent you to me with his request. Calenglad spoke well of you, and he has always been true. I was always a friend to the kings of old, and I will not betray the trust they placed in me or the respect they bore me. There is one final test, messenger. If you are able to meet my last request, I will allow you access to the tomb of Elendil and the Scimitar. Surely the Lord of the Dunedain has prepared you for this test. Uh, maybe. If he has not, it must be that he has learned nothing since last I saw him, and I will not surrender the Scimitar to you. Okay, here goes nothing, guys.
Mind my words, traveler.
Listen well, messenger. Elendil never returned from the wars to which he marched in the south, but the Scimitar came by various keepers to Valandil, his heir, who placed it in the deepest chamber of the tomb. I wished often that the body of Elendil might be brought to rest in Numinas, but it was not to be. Interesting. When the Dunedain abandoned the city, Amleth spoke to me as the kings were wont to do. Gwyndet, he asked, long have you aided the line of kings descended unbroken from noble Elendil. Your counsel is true, and the respect we bear for you unquenchable. I fear that Arnor cannot stand divided. There are too few of us left to hold the Numinas. We will move the people to Fornost, in the east, well, northeast really, and I hope we can survive the dangerous days that lie before us. It is said that you have the gift of foresight. I beseech you, Gwyndet, to give me an answer. Will Arnor survive the days ahead? I will tell you the rest of the tale if you are able to satisfy my final demand. The demand that Aragorn could not. Huh. I ask you to give me that which I value most. If you cannot, the Scimitar will remain forever out of your reach. Or at least you make up your mind and figure it out, and out of the reach of Aragorn, son of Arathorn. Give me that which I value most, messenger, and I will tell you what I beheld for Arnor and the line of kings. Very interesting. With that which I value most.
Pray your need is worthy of my time.
Give to me what I desire most, messenger, and I will tell you the rest of my tale concerning the Scimitar and the line of kings. So there is something you desire most? That in itself is concerning, for your desire must be great if you desire something most, right? And a strong desire is never a good thing, is it? I'm just being sassy here, but in the last episode, in this one, we were learning some good lore pieces from her, or taking, and I enjoy that. And we'll probably do some more now if we give Gwyndet that which she desires most. What is that? Well, I think that which she values or desires most is some form of respect. Now, though the problem is that I don't think that Aragorn, even if he's forgetful of some things, has not given her respect. So that's the only thing I'm concerned about. But how do you... Not burping. Burping is not respectful, right? So we can bow, I guess. We can bow. Let's try this, guys. Oh yes, you have given Gwyndet what she desires most, respect. Excellent. Wow. I wonder if there are any other emotes that are a sign of respect. Well, especially at the time of dancing, that's symbolic, maybe, right? but not the silly dances that are associated with those emotes. Um, hmm, flirt? Maybe. Hey, but not really. So Neil, okay, Neil, but Neil is kind of like bow. I preserve my own dignity, while Neil is like, well, I'm lesser than you or something. I don't I don't like kneeling much. So bow I think is better, but maybe kneeling would have worked too. And maybe even saluting, but who knows. Anyways, let's talk to her.
Why do you trouble me?
You are no mere messenger. Tell me your name. It's Basabor. Welcome at last to Gwynethron, Basabor. Your time among the Dunedain has not been wasted, and I see that Aragorn made his choice of agents with care. He has indeed learned much since I beheld him deep within the tomb of noble Elendil. He was young then, and did not understand the greatest gift of all, the gift that Elendil and his line gave sparingly, if at all, the gift of respect. Sparingly, if at all, huh? I told you I would finish the tale of Amleth and the Scimitar, and I will do so. Amleth asked me if Arnor would survive the coming darkness, and I told him what I saw. Your kingdom will fall, Amleth, king and son of kings, said to him. I cannot see what misfortune awaits you at Fornost, but my heart tells me that if you bring the Scimitar from Anuminas, you will come by unknown paths to rest beneath the deepest ocean. He received these sad tidings with grace, and after a moment appeared to strengthen his resolve. My kingdom may be already lost, Winded, but I would ask you one last favor. Raise the waters of the lake over the walls of the city, and allow the flood to preserve what treasures remain here. I guess that was wise. The Scimitar will stay where it lies, at the bottom of the tomb of Elendil, and none shall disturb its rest until one of my line has need of it beyond all hope. You shall be its caretaker, fair Gwyneth, if you accept this duty. It was done as Amleth requested. When the last of his people had left the city, I raised the waters and drowned the city beneath the deluge. So it has remained for hundreds of years. Return now to Calenglad, Basibor, and tell him that I will lower the waters of the flood to allow you access to the deepest chambers of the tomb of Elendil. You can do that? Wow. Aragorn will have his Scimitar. That is really good. That is a really good writing and quest line.
Do not trouble me if your need is not urgent.
It is. I just wanted to get your flavor text, lady. Return to Calenglad at Tinodir, and tell him that I have agreed to lower the level of the water in the tomb of Elendil. You will be able to claim the Scimitar in Aragorn's name. That's quite the honor. Thank you. I might even bow to you one more time next time we see each other. Okay. So, let's see. Talking to Calenglad means we have to head back to Tinodir, which means more swimming for me, but I won't complain anymore. Okay, I'll see you over there. Whew. Well, as I'm swimming here, guys, I realize I have never been on that particular island in the lake. It's a nameless island, and probably be the first and last time we're here, so we might as well explore it and see if we can find something on it of interest, other than nice flowers. And some tall trees, surprisingly tall trees. Well, let's take a look around. Just so. What is that? Oh, that's a treasure cache, but something we cannot deal with right now. Wow, that's an abandoned boat here. Pretty significant one. Yes. Huh. Looks like it was a high quality boat once. The Adventures of Floyd and Dewitt? What? A new deed? Find Floyd and Dewitt in Evendim? You are a great explorer of Middle-earth. Surely you have no trouble locating other great adventurers on their expeditions. What? Are you? This is Jude the Explorer, and this is Floyd the Mighty Steed. Huh? That's a random thing. Where did you get the beer from, dude? Is there any beer on this island? I doubt it. Oh boy. Silly things, guys. Okay, I'll see you at Tino Deer. We'll talk to Kalinglad there. Phew. Oh, oh, I even swallowed some water. I'm so exhausted this time, guys, and I apologize for my whining, but it's quite an endeavor, even for a champion as I am. Oh, okay, where was I? Oh, Kalinglad, yes.
What do you need?
You have returned, Passport. What is Gwyneth's decision? Guess what? It's a good one.
How can I be of service?
Gwyneth has agreed to lower the flood waters in the tomb of Elendu. I'm filled with amazement, Passport, that you were able to accomplish such a wonder. I do not know what you will find in the freshly unflooded portion of the tomb. It might be best to bring allies with you. Yep, I fear that the tomb robbers that prowl Eventim will take advantage of Gwyneth's decision. Long have the waters prevented them from gaining access to the lowest levels of Elendil's tomb. Now that this barrier will be done, the robbers will rush to seize what treasures they may. One such band is led by Idella Cryptbreaker, a notorious robber, and she will not remain idle with the promise of riches unclaimed. How come I haven't heard her name yet? We dealt with so many tomb robbers all across Evendim. And it's the first time I've hear of her, and so I remember multiple regis saying, "Well, now that we've dealt with so many tomb robbers, I think their threat would diminish and blah blah." Well, if the most powerful tomb robber is not dealt with yet, come on now, come on. Gather allies and speak to me when you are ready to journey to the tomb, and I will show you inside. Confront Idella if you find her within the tomb, and reclaim the Scimitar for Lord Aragorn. Well, I shall accept this quest, the Tomb of Elendil, since it's such an important quest. We don't want to miss it. However, I can't do it right now. It's a level 40 fellowship quest, so that should have to wait. Are you ready to journey to the Tomb of Elendil, Basabor? I hope you have gathered allies, for Idella Cryptbreaker is sure to be making her way into the deepest chambers with the rest of her band. Yeah, well, that shall have to wait, guys. So I think in the next episode we'll have to deal with a few more Slayer deeds and a couple more exploration deeds, and I think that will be it for Evendim for now. Though, if I think about it, I'm sure we have quite a bit of quests to deal with. So we have the Brutes, so the Gerteric. We have Goblin Slayer, which will take a while to defeat. Kergrim, same deal, will take a while. And then especially the Lymphrafen Slayer deeds. If you recall, those are the lights around the Barndalf next to the river, and those are rare. Those are not easy to find, and I have to defeat a bunch. So, and then spirits, so the dead. So plenty of work still. But beyond the Slayer deeds, we have one more Marcus of the Sunken City, I guess. Oh yeah, a plaque from Ekat Gartadi. That should be easy. But also the Wilds, one more place to deal with. So, anyways, it'll be kind of a all over episode, but it'll be a little more chaotic. But I'm sure we'll have fun together, right? Take care until then, and I shall see you soon, my friends. Goodbye.